Hello, folks. We're going to start the show in about 2 minutes. Hopefully, I have all my guests here. We got a big lineup. Hopefully, it'll work out. Um, Welcome to Valentine's Day, everyone. My name is Chef Felix. This is Let's Eat LI. Okay. Today, we're supposed to have some nice treats for you. A couple of nice speeches. Hopefully, it will work out. Um, Let me introduce who we have. They're not here right now, but they will be on. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties with the Zoom. Okay, well, to start off, we have a guest comic today. All right, our guest comic today is Felicia Madison, who just sat down. Um, so that's one good thing. We got one person talking and speaking, which is excellent. What else do we have here? Felicia has got
Hey,
Felicia, you have a special show tonight, correct?
I
For Valentine's
do.
Day. Felicia's with West Side Comedy, as I said, and she's got a Valentine's Day show, which I actually saw a clip of it. I thought it was really funny, and I think it's something that I guess all couples could relate to for tonight. So why don't you tell us about that while I get everybody ready?
Well, we're doing a Valentine's Day show called The Really Wed Game. It's kind of like a combination comedy show, game show. It's like if you like all those old Jeopardy, Newlywed Game type shows. We have three amazing comedy couples on Carrie Louise and Tom Cotter. From he was one a contestant on America's Got Talent. She was on Showtime. Super hysterical, funny couple. And then we have Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane, also top-notch comedians, and Jess Solomon and Aman El Husani, also an amazing couple, more younger, up-and-coming comedy couple. And then I'm hosting it with Jason Salmon, and we're going to be doing comedy, quizzing, trivia, all kinds of fun stuff.
Sounds good. So you are the Bobby Eubanks for tonight, correct?
I'm Vanna White.
You're Vanna White? Okay. I guess so. Yeah, actually, there is a resemblance. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just
Or
gonna.
you remember Carol Merrill from Let's Make a Deal, and she used to caress the toasters and everything, you know?
Yeah, that's all we could do is just stand there and look pretty.
Right, right. Okay, so other people we have on the show, which hopefully they will be here. Um, we have uh, we have a treat. We have Chef Joe Staz is supposed to be on. He'll be doing chocolate covered strawberries, I believe, and red velvet cake, which is great.
Ooh,
Yeah, appropriate for Valentine's Day.
I'm
And
excited. I want to know what red velvet cake is. Someone told me it's like chocolate cake with just with red food coloring.
well, actually, I will go over that in actually a minute. Our other guests hopefully will be from the Five Points Cafe in Sable, New York. We have Selena, who is the manager of the Five Points, and we're going to have Cindy Saliani, who is a bartender, and she will be making us drinks for Valentine's Day. Hopefully, if not, then I will be doing shadow puppets on this show with Felicia, and we'll have to do a Valentine's Day quiz or something. But Felicia, in answer to your question about the red velvet cake, okay,
Yeah.
all right. They did the red velvet cake about I don't know a couple of centuries ago. The trick is it's not chocolate cake per se. What it is it's cake that has a little bit of cocoa, but they make it with buttermilk and vinegar. Okay, that's the beginnings of the red velvet cake, which was buttermilk and vinegar. The vinegar made the cake rise even more, gave it a softer texture. Because before, like cakes as we know it came in, they were very hard. They weren't as soft and stuff, you know. So that's how the red velvet cake came about, and was called the red velvet cake because of the soft texture of it, like velvet. Okay, and usually wealthy people were the ones that ate the cake. Okay, but later on, as you said, with the red dye, there was a company called the Adams Dye Factory that, in the beginning of the 20th century, started to started I guess, what's the word, influencing bakers to use the red dye to make the red velvet cake. And they did that by having the master pastry chef at the Waldorf Astoria make a red velvet cake with their dye. And that's how they introduced it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Did I answer
Still
your
tastes.
question?
It tastes like. Still tastes like chocolate cake with red dye in it to me, though.
Right. Well, like a devil dog. If you notice, some of the devil dogs have like a red velvet look to it.
Oh
So, yeah,
yeah,
right. So there you go. You have that.
I like devil dogs.
Do you? I do. I
Yeah.
prefer yodels myself, but devil dogs are good. All right. And then what else do we have here for today?
Isn't a devil? Isn't a yodel just like a devil dog dipped in chocolate?
Let me see. Kind of. That's so much. I mean, I'd say a ring ding is more like a yodel, but it's round.
A ring ding is more like a
A
yodel.
yodel,
Yeah.
but it's round. You know,
What happened to all those things? Why do people not enjoy them anymore?
well, I don't know. You know, everything has changed in the 21st century. I'm kind of still in the 20th century um, because of my age. I mean, I'm stuck there. It's very difficult for me to adapt to the 21st century for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why, but it is. Being politically correct and everything is very difficult for me. You know, really. Um, what else could I say? Well, also we have chocolate covered strawberries today, hopefully. And back in ancient
That's why I
times,
can make chocolate covered
yeah,
strawberries.
it's not that bad. You could do it.
Yeah. I'm not a
Question,
lover of fruit mixed with my chocolate, though,
right?
must say.
Well, the strawberry came about. I think chocolate covered strawberries actually came about around the 1960s. There was a woman that worked in a gourmet shop. I forget her name, and she had the idea to dip some strawberries into the chocolate. Are you there? I don't know. So anyway, so she had an idea to dip some strawberries into the chocolate, and came up with the chocolate covered strawberries. So um, that's how they came about. And legend has it. I'm sorry, I'm just reading this message. Let's go. Okay, we're just sending messages out. All right, here we go. We got Selena coming up. Okay, folks. Hopefully we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, we have our third participant, Selena. We're just waiting for her to show her lovely face and get on the air here. And then we'll go back to the strawberries. Ah, yes, the strawberries. Let's see, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, what do we got here? We got things going on, but we don't know what.
Just trying to get my
Yeah,
screen
no
to
problem.
work here.
So we have Selena trying to get in here. Um,
She's coming.
she's coming on, hopefully. So at least we'll have something to drink. Still waiting for the chef to come on. So as I was saying, with the chocolate-covered strawberries, legend has it if you share a chocolate-covered strawberry with someone, you fall in love with them. So
What?
legend has it if you share a chocolate strawberry with someone, that you fall in love with them.
Ah,
So before you eat one with someone, make sure
is that a
the
permanent
person.
curse?
It could be, yeah. So make sure that you have one with someone that you're really going to want to be with for a very long time. So,
That's scary
isn't
commitment.
that scary? You know what's even
Yeah, that's too much
scarier is
responsibility.
do you know the legend of Valentine's Day, how it came about?
The what?
The legend of Valentine's Day, how it came about. Did you know that?
No, tell me.
All right. Aren't you happy that you're on and you're learning all this minutia? If only we had food, though. That's the question. If you're having a food show, not having food, then it's a disaster. And let's not hope it gets that way. But anyway, so Valentine's Day actually goes back to centuries with Rome. Okay, there was an emperor, Claudius II, who did not believe in marriage, believe it or not. He didn't want his soldiers, the Roman legions, he didn't want any of his soldiers to get married because he thought it would make them weak, because they always had their wives on their minds and stuff like that. So,
Makes sense.
yeah, so what he did was, he did a law that you can't get married. So there was this Saint Valentine. What he did was he would secretly arrange the soldiers with their wives to get married and everything. So that's what he did. So he would arrange the marriages between the soldiers and their wives, and he'd get them married and everything like that. So when Claudius II found out, he had him, of course, killed. So, like all saints, you die from some kind of death. So St. Valentine's Day died, obviously was executed from that. So that's how the legend kind of started a little bit. It also started from the ancient times when they would celebrate spring, where even though they weren't married, the boys or the men would have an urn, and they would draw names of women out of the urn, and that would be their partner for the day or whatever.
So
So,
you're telling me Valentine's Day got started because people who got married secretly were murdered?
well, yeah, they couldn't get married. I mean, this is one of the myths. There's probably some other
Yeah.
ones, but
That's
I like
that's
this one the
very
best.
that's very relevant. Get married and you
And you
die.
die, right? Exactly. So what happened was St.
Such a
Valentine's Day was
romantic holiday.
right. So he was arranging these marriages, and when Claudius II found out, he executed him. So that's one story behind Valentine's Day, you know. So
That's depressing.
it is depressing, but maybe we can make it cheerier. So nowadays, Valentine's Day obviously is a very big commercial holiday, probably one of the biggest holidays, or used to be in the restaurant industry until now. Selena, are you there? Hello? Look at Selena, how pretty she looks. If only we could hear her lovely voice.
I love it when people log on and they're still trying to figure out how to be seen or heard, and they
Right.
have that nice look of, okay, now what do I do?
Right,
I'm
exactly.
screwed.
So let's see. Let's go over some other minutia while we're waiting here. Do you know some of the traditions of Saint Valentine's Day?
Do I know the traditions of
Yeah. Do you know
Valentine's
any of
Day?
them?
Yeah, overpay for flowers and be disappointed.
Kinda. That's close. One is probably when you were a kid. One is to make a homemade Valentine's Day card to your loved one. Make a homemade one.
Yeah,
Construction
that was
paper.
invented by Mr. Cheapskate.
Right. So that was construction paper and scissors, and then those paper doilies. Usually people would use something like that.
Paper doilies.
Yeah. Right. Also, holiday dances are a tradition. Humorous cards, like you find a funny Valentine's Day card. Obviously, chocolates and poetry is also another tradition. So you should write a poem to your loved one, okay? And then this one isn't so much in this country, but like in Denmark, they send. Here we do roses, but in Denmark they would send pressed flowers. Selena, are you there? I can't hear you, Selena. We can't hear Selena. Anyway, so they would send a pressed flower to their loved one. Okay, and then one I thought which was really interesting was something called a Valentine puzzle purse. Okay, and what that was, you would send your loved one a series of cards that would form a puzzle, and then that you would frame it, to show how much they loved you and everything like that.
No, so you got to make your partner work.
Right. So speaking of working, let's see if we can get Selena working here.
Can't hear you. Tell her to go to her settings for sound.
Yeah, I told her before. Let's see what happens.
I don't know. Today is a technical. I think
I think you
the
jinxed me. That's what
goddess
I
of
think.
love is mad because my screen's not working. Her sound's not working.
I think you jinxed me, Felicia. I think that's what happened.
I just wanted it to be all about me. So, oh, mine's working. Okay, cool.
I think you just want us to concentrate on your show today.
Yeah, I wanted it to be all about me, so I jinxed everyone.
Uh
I'm like
huh.
the witch of Valentine's past.
Well, I'm telling her to check her audio.
Tell her to come on by her phone or something. Maybe that'll be easier.
Yeah, I don't know. Unmute.
She's not on mute because it would show up on her
It would
screen if
show
she was.
up. Yeah, I don't have it on here.
Yeah. Well,
So,
we could chat until she figures it out.
yeah. In the meantime, I don't know what happened to my chef. He's all the way in
Well, you
Florida.
don't want me cooking for Valentine's Day. You might have some lawsuits for people having food poisoning.
Yeah, right. I
But we
know.
could, I could talk about my show. I'm
Talk more
offering
about your show.
a
Yes, go
special
ahead.
discount for all the listeners. Chef Felix, one word. You get 50% off my show. It's going to be a lot of fun. And so you can make these cupcakes and make some food and cozy up with a friend or a lover or someone that you can't be with. You could send them the code, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah.
Now, do you do other shows like this at times, or just is this your
I've
first
been doing
time?
a lot of Zoom shows, and they're fun. They're a lot of fun. It's good because you get up close and personal with the people. You can actually see the comedian, and they
Uh
can
huh.
actually see you, and you kind of get a kind of an interesting interaction that you won't necessarily get in a club where you can't really see the audience unless they're in the front row. So I could like just how I could see you and I could see your reaction.
Right.
I actually talk to you. So they've been fun, but when the weather turns warm, I think most people are going to be doing outdoor shows in the
Uh huh.
spring. So I'm probably not going to be doing very many more Zoom shows.
No. Okay.
Um,
Now, before this pandemic happened, was it the West Side Comedy Club where you appeared mostly?
yes, yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm the booker there, and I do their new talent, and that was basically the main club that I do go to other clubs, but this is my home.
Okay. Have you ever appeared
I've been at
at?
Governors. I did a
Yes.
show at Governors.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, I have a show that I do with a friend of mine who's a Hindu, and it's called Hindus. And we did a Hindu show at uh, Brokerage. No,
Okay. Yeah,
Brokerage?
brokerage. It's
Yeah,
part of the comedy club. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
And that was fun.
Yeah.
Great stage. Love it.
That's good.
I miss being on a real stage.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of comics miss being on the real stage.
Yeah, it's hard, because when you do, everyone's gotten into this really bad habit on Zoom shows. You can put your set list up on the screen, so
Okay.
you don't have to memorize your list
Right.
of what your jokes you're gonna tell. So I think we're all gonna be traumatized when we actually get back on stage, and we're gonna be like, ah.
Right. It's like starting from scratch again, right?
I'm just gonna put like sticky notes on the foreheads of everyone in the front row.
Yeah, right. There you go.
But
Actually,
it's a
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Continue.
no, it's just like a whole new way of performing, and we've been doing it for a year. I've kind of gotten used to it.
Yeah, I think we're going to get used to a lot of things, and a lot of things are going to be staying that we've done during the pandemic, I believe. A lot of people
Yeah.
are like probably living home now. They could access just about anything they want. I guess they're finding out, or doing almost
Well, you
everything they
wonder
want.
if people are going to come back at all to like going to the office. I mean, so many people have gotten so used to being being home, and like I,
Right,
I personally love the fact that I'm on with you and having a conversation, and I'm not wearing any pants.
right. And in fact, we're going to be having a lot of conversations right now, I think, because we're having a lot of difficulties here with our two main ingredients, so to speak, as they say, in the cooking business. I actually started, I tried stand up a long time ago, probably like 10 years ago. Um, and it is very exhilarating when you hear the laughter in the crowd. I noticed that. It was kind of like a high for
Yeah, it's
me.
a drug.
Yeah, it was kind of like a high for me. And I was surprised that I actually did pretty good. Um, I'm sorry I never pursued it so much. I guess because I still have my love for cooking and everything. But it is interesting. I mean, I actually write some material now for myself, but obviously I don't really get to use it. You know, my main joke I think I started when I did stand up was I would say that I would talk about my mother, and she was never really proud of me, and then I told her, Mom, I'm going to be a stand-up comic, and she would just look at me and say, ha ha, don't make me laugh, So I don't know if that's a good joke, but it was good. It got a lot of jokes back then. And then it's hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough business. And
Right,
it's easy to do well every once in a while, and it's kind of like you said, people could come, they get on stage, they get laughs,
right,
and it's like a drug, and you're addicted to it, and they keep
right.
coming back. But it's a tough business.
So, what's your main theme? I mean, your comedy. What do you, you know, what do you base your
you
theme
know,
on, basically?
I concentrate on things that are relevant to me: marriage, kids,
Uh huh.
uh, basically observational humor, pretty clean comedy. Yeah, I just take comedy from things that I experience in life. That's
Uh
how I
huh.
write jokes. I mean, something happens, I say something funny in the course of a day, and it becomes a joke. Yeah, like someone was asking me a question on, how I pivoted during the pandemic, and what am I going to do going forward? And I'm like, if I pivot one more time, I'm going to break a leg.
Right. Right.
I already broke my back once, so now
Right.
I'm just not. I can't pivot anymore. I'm too old to pivot.
I
I'm more
hear
of
you.
like a shuffle.
Yep.
I'm gonna shuffle.
In a shuffle.
Um,
Are
but
you are you married? How does your husband feel about
I'm
this?
married. Yeah, I've been married 29 years.
Really? Wow, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I got married when I was 5.
You were five. Not bad. I guess he was like
Everyone,
he
like, when
liked
I
him
tell them how
young.
long when I tell them how long I'm married, I can see everyone in the audience like calculating in their head how old I am.
Right. 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 Well, 29 years. I mean, do you have children or anything?
I do. I have, well, they're adults now, but I call them my grown
Ooh.
children.
Oh, wow. You got adult children.
Adult children, yeah, 25, 22, and 18.
Yes. I have an adult child myself. He's gonna be 26 soon. So it'll be
Oh,
interesting. Yep. Okay.
yeah,
Whoa, we
they're
got somebody coming in. Hold on. Who do we have? Yes,
Oh, she's from
Selena.
her
Are you
iPhone.
there?
Okay, cool.
Hello. We
She's
got Selena
connecting
twice
now.
here.
iPhone did not. Oh, wait,
Oh,
see.
she's connecting
She
audio,
can't.
so that's a good sign.
Yeah, but it said it did not connect.
Oh no.
iPhone is connecting
What's
to audio.
Okay,
Ah,
Yay!
yay!
sorry.
Let's all clap now. Yay! Are you there, Selena?
Yeah, we're here. Sorry, I just did it on my phone because it was taking
That's
too long to
okay.
download on the computer.
Okay, well, we're glad you're here because Felicia and I were running out of
You got any
topics,
jokes for
actually.
that?
Do we have
What's
any
that?
jokes for that? I don't
Say
know,
it again.
Felicia, do we have any jokes for this right now?
Any jokes for the fact that she just finally logged on?
Yeah.
Is that
Anything
my
like
brother?
that?
I'm speechless. I
That's
should mute
right.
myself.
Actually, you left us speechless, not you. You were not speechless, but we were. See? Anyway, we're very happy that you're on. Okay.
Thank you.
We actually are having trouble, not just you, but our chef was having trouble coming on. So
Oh, really? I
it
still have a
might
little
just
time maybe to
yeah,
mess around with it.
it might just be you actually on the show now that we have all the Valentine's Day goodies from. So, are you nervous?
Are you looking pretty?
Are you now? You're speechless, right? Is that what it is? I don't know.
If she wants, Selena, you could turn off your video on your phone and just look into your computer and use the sound from your phone and the video from your.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You
Yeah.
can look at that.
Okay, let me try that.
Wow, Felicia, I'm glad you are here.
There you go. And you can turn off her video manually if you want from
That must have been the comedian.
Okay. Well,
There
this
you
one
go.
is okay. There she goes. All right.
Perfect.
There you go.
He's not allowed in the picture. That was too easy. It was too easy not to.
Too easy to do, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right. So we already went through the history of Valentine's Day. We went through the history of chocolate-covered strawberries. We went through the history of the red velvet cake. We went through Valentine's traditions. Felicia was talking about her show tonight, which we'll go over again at the end, Felicia. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, of
This
course.
way we can reinforce it, so to speak. All right. But now we have Selena and we have Cindy. Correct? Is Cindy
Yes, Cindy is going to be making the cocktails.
here? Okay, great. So they are from 5 Points Cafe, correct?
Yes, in Sayville.
In Sayville, New York. Felicia, have you ever been out to Sayville, New York?
Never. I think I've driven through it, but now I'm gonna go.
Right. It's a very nice cafe. Actually, I have been there several times. I used to live in Sayville.
Oh, really?
Yes, during my divorce days, I lived in Sayville, which is a great place to be when you're divorced. And 5 Points was a favorite of mine. I would bring a date there, and we'd have, I loved your burgers. Your burgers were delicious. And I also like the fact that you used to have outdoor entertainment. I don't know if you still have it anymore.
We still do. We do
Uh-huh.
like 6 nights music outside. Right now we're doing it inside about 2 nights a week. But come the spring and summer, we do it 6 or 7 nights on the patio.
And it's definitely a great place for a date or to bring your mate, your husband, or whoever, your wife. Sable's a great place. You could go there for dinner. Then you could take a drive around the town or walk around the town. It's really good. You guys are right in the middle. I guess the 5 Points area. Is that why you called it?
Yeah,
5 Points?
right on the corner.
Right. And how long have you been there for?
I've been here almost 10 years.
10 years. Yep, that's about right. Okay, yep, for me anyway, that's about right. In fact, I used to take my son there when he was only like 12 or something like that, or 16. He liked your burgers too as well.
Thank you.
All right, so what else do you do? I mean, what else are you food-wise? What are you pretty much noted for there besides burgers?
I mean, in the beginning, we were known for our burgers, but we've expanded our menu. We've been trying different, more of entrees.
Okay.
We do monthly specials. So each month we do, kind of different things, flatbreads or this month we did chicken and waffles,
Okay.
kind of outside a little bit of the burgers, sandwiches, wraps.
As a chef, though, I never quite got the chicken and waffle thing. I still don't get it, But I guess it's some kind of southern, southern dish, and
Yes.
I guess the waffle is like the bread. I guess. I mean, if you're gonna have
Yeah, it's really good.
Do you mix it with the maple syrup too? I'm not even quite sure.
So this one we made a sriracha honey.
Wow, very good. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got a little sweet and spice to it.
All right, so that's great that you guys kind of do a different adaptation of the chicken and waffle. That's very good.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's different than the Waffle House where you have the hash and you sling them and you. I don't know, it's a joke if anyone's ever been to the Waffle House. All right, well that sounds good. What else you got there? I know my wife now currently, who was my girlfriend at the time, she had a crab cake there that was pretty good.
We have we call it the Krabby Patty.
Yeah. She had
it's our homemade crab cake, and then we serve it with a cucumber wasabi dressing.
So I should actually hold you guys responsible for my second marriage then, should I? my current wife. Notice I say current wife. I don't know if that implies that another one might be coming. I don't know. What do you think, Felicia? As a man, that's not the right thing to say, correct?
No, current wife would implicate that there's a second one on or third one on the way.
Right, exactly.
Or
Okay.
either that, you like her spicy.
Well, my wife is very spicy, as a matter of fact. In fact, I'm afraid right now, if you don't know, I'm cupping my hands in my lap because I don't know what's going to happen after the show, to be honest with you. But she is a Caribbean woman, and if you know Caribbean women, uh, they love you to death, literally, and can put you there. All
Till
right,
death do you part with her, huh?
right, exactly. That's the only way.
The only way out.
There's no divorce.
Yeah.
It's only death. That's it. Okay, so Selena, you're
Yes.
on. I imagine you guys are gonna get a little crowded today, right? It was Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we'll get a little something. We open
Right.
at 11:30. Typically our lunch rush starts around 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Right.
So we should get a little something. Like a younger crowd today.
Uh-huh. I know with the pandemic it's difficult, but I remember working in restaurants, and Valentine's Day was one of the bigger times of the year where you'd make a lot of money. There'd be a lot of people that
Yes.
would come into the restaurant, obviously. All reservations for two mostly. But I
Yes.
remember, I worked in a restaurant. We used to do over 1,000 dinners that night. We would do, which
Wow.
was quite a bit.
Awesome.
We'd turn our tables over at least 4 times. So it's definitely a very hardworking day for people in the restaurant industry. Hopefully,
Yes.
it'll get back to that after this is over. Okay.
Yes. Hopefully.
All right. So I'm going to single you out here. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and you talk, and let's see what I can do. Maybe I can't single you out. Hold on a minute. Let's go.
Yeah, you can spotlight her.
I'm trying. I can't do it. Why can't I do her? How do I spotlight on this?
You have to click on the 3 dots next to her name.
Yeah.
And it should say spotlight.
Yes.
You wanna make
Okay.
me-
It says spotlight for everyone.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so there we go. And there you are. We have Selena right there. All right, Selena, you're on.
Yes.
All right, go on. Do your thing. Get ready. Anything else you want to add about 5 Points Restaurant? Go right ahead. Okay. I'm just going to say hello to people that are watching now while you're getting ready. Okay. So.
Okay.
go ahead.
So can I walk away for a second and this way I could?
Absolutely. I'm going to
Okay.
say hello to people. So.
And then when I come back on, do you want me to just introduce myself and then I'll introduce my bartender and then explain the
Absolutely.
drinks?
Yes.
Okay.
You're a smart person. I'm leaving it up to you. Okay.
I hope so.
All right.
All right. I will be back.
Okay, great. All right, so Felicia, we have a gentleman by the name of Kevin Epstein, who's been a fan now for almost a month, maybe. He's watching. Do you know Kevin?
And then I changed that.
You
I just
should
need your
unmute her.
All right, we have Joe Crumpy
Okay.
Asher is watching.
I'm ready to go.
We have the Graz. Do you know Anthony Grazadeh?
Yeah, I'm gonna help you.
From
Lighter, darker,
talking
what?
I don't know if you know anything Grazadeh. And we have Robert
Felix,
T.
you want to
Johnson.
make me co-host and I can help you? I'll
Yeah,
mute
sure.
them.
Go right ahead.
But you have to make me co-host.
Ready?
Click on the 3 dots and make me co-host.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
I can mute them for you.
Okay.
I put that behind the cherry juice.
I'm gonna make you the host.
Okay.
And what, like 1.5, and I'm just gonna, they can't see.
There you
the
go. I
two.
just changed you. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Now I can help you
Yep.
manage. I'm a Zoom expert. I've been doing Zoom forever.
Oh, great.
So, remove spotlight, and I'm going to mute her. Okay, so, I'm just have to ask her to unmute when she.
Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, we have Kevin Epstein watching. We have Joan Crumpy Escher. We have Anthony Grazadeh. I don't know if you know him from Limo Talk, the Graz. Probably not. And we have Robert T. Johnston right now watching too. So, plus others.
So, okay.
All right. So
We're just waiting for them to set up.
Yes, we're waiting for them to set up.
Okay, let's hope she
All right.
figures out how to unmute when I ask her
We're
to
gonna
unmute.
see some, hopefully some enticing drinks that we can have
It looks
tonight.
like they're getting ready. A lot of stuff there.
Yeah,
I'm
it
like,
looks like it,
I'm
right?
getting drunk just watching them.
There you go.
Okay, we're gonna have to. When you're ready, give us a thumbs up, Selena, and you're gonna have to unmute your phone because we muted you.
30 seconds, guys.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
1 minute.
That's her other
Okay.
thing. You have
Okay,
to.
there. Oh, so she figured that out. Okay. So what are we gonna do while we wait for them? We're
What are we
gonna do
gonna
some. Want to play some trivia? Let's see if
Sure,
we
let's
can.
do some trivia. I'm a trivia
Well,
guy.
so. Well, we're doing the newlywed game, we're really wed game. So we're gonna find out, where did you meet your wife? How'd you meet your wife?
Which one?
The current one.
Okay, well, I met her online, actually. I think it was, I don't want to say, it wasn't Match, it was called Plenty of Fish. Have you ever heard
Plenty
of
of
that one?
fish.
Yes, POF.
There are plenty of fish in the Caribbean.
That's right, yes. And what happened was we were talking back and forth to each other, and my thing was I would say like some Italian to somebody, like, Bella, all this stuff, very romantic Italian phrases. And she was the only one that was able to interpret it correctly and tell me what it meant, So I thought that was quite amazing, Little did I know that she did the interpretation on her computer in order to find out what I said, So then we kind of lost track of each other for at least 4 years, and then we came back again. I had a relationship with someone, and then she popped up. I broke off my relationship, and I stuck with my wife. And she was definitely a very interesting person. She was normal. I was going out with a lot of wacky women at the time, And then, not that maybe they probably thought I was wacky too as well, So I did that, and we got together, and then we decided to get married. There was really no. We were going together for over a year, and when you're older and divorced, there's no reason why you can't just get married. You know what I mean? Or maybe there's a lot of reasons why you shouldn't get married, but it's like you're older. We're both in our 50s, and we decided to get married. So
in your 50s, that's like forget about it. That's ancient.
I know. That's amazing.
Okay, whenever you guys are ready, we are ready. Sorry about that.
That's okay. We're having fun.
I'm
We're ready for
technologically
you.
challenged.
The computer thing put us behind.
That's all right. It's okay.
Ready? Go.
Yeah. Can we put her back on sole host?
Oh, I could spotlight her.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
There you are, ladies. Okay, is that Cindy Saliani next to you?
This is Cindy Saliani. Yes, she is our lead bartender here at 5 Points.
Okay, and I think we should note that Cindy's brother is a part of Govsradio, Tim Saliani. He does a show here on Tuesday nights at 9:30 called Domestic Disturbance. Is that correct, Cindy?
Yes, it is.
So your brother is a superstar here. Did you know that?
Yes, I hear great things. I have honestly, I've never seen his stand-up.
Of course not. Why would you?
Well, I put up with it for 44 years. So
Okay. And I did see an interesting picture of him in kilts. I believe he likes to wear kilts. Kilts. He likes to wear kilts.
yes.
Yep. All right. So, ladies, let's go. You have your red shirts on.
Yes.
I could definitely use a drink after the show, so I'm sure Felicia can too. So go ahead.
All right, she said go ahead. So you want to start with?
Okay, so Cindy today is going to be making 3 cocktails. One is a Cupid's Moscow Mule. One is a chocolate-covered cherry martini. And then the third one is a strawberry shortcake.
Wow, sounds great.
We are going to start with chocolate-covered cherry martini.
Okay.
So we are doing 3 ounces of chocolate vodka.
Okay, can you try to focus in on that glass as you're making it? Or the mixer?
All right, say it again.
Focus on the glass, he said.
Focus on your glass that you're mixing so that we can see
Can you
it.
see?
Chocolate vodka.
Okay.
3 ounces.
We are going to add a splash of Godiva chocolate liqueur.
Nice.
A dash of Rose's grenadine.
Okay.
Gives it a nice color. And then we shake.
I have it. I got it right here. Yep, I got it. We just gotta open it. Open that. They're right there.
And strain. And then we're garnishing it with a chocolate-covered cherry cordial.
Okay, very nice. Okay.
And that is our chocolate-covered cherry martini.
Okay, can you show it to the camera now? Let's see. A little higher, a little higher.
Martinis are my favorite.
Look at that.
It
Nice.
looks it doesn't look as pink on the camera, but it has a nice color to it.
Okay. Well, you know what? Your red nail polish kind of brings the pink out in that glass, believe it or not. The color between, showing it. I confused you, didn't I? I guess I confused.
I wish I could reach through and grab that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could try it right now to save it. I'd have about 3 of those right now.
It is delicious. Okay.
Okay, what do we have for the next one again? Is this the Cupid, Well, I just want to say goodbye to Robert T. Johnson. He was watching. He's a fan. What do we got going, Felicia? What are they doing?
I don't know. It looks like they're getting ready for. I think they're drinking the first drink and they're getting ready for the next one.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't waste it. I'd hate to see that go down the drain. I mean, it's worse enough the show is going down the drain. I'd hate to see the drinks go down the drain.
This is like the alcoholic's worst nightmare, this show.
Yeah. Aren't you glad you came on, Felicia?
I'm like so excited to learn how to do drinks. I'm sick of just doing my simple shots.
Yeah. Okay. Hello.
I don't think she could hear us.
I don't think so. What do you think?
Our volume.
Oh, there you are.
There you go. Okay. Okay.
The volume is very low. I'm just trying to see if we
Okay.
can adjust
Well,
it.
it's good here.
I like their heart masks. Very
Yes,
spirited.
very nice.
Okay, you guys there?
Yep.
Yep.
Wait for the next one.
Okay, so now we are doing the Cupid's Mule.
The
The Cupid's Mule we serve in a copper mug.
Yes, of course.
We are adding ice.
My wife loves Moscow mules.
We are doing 1.5 ounce of Tito's vodka.
Okay.
We are doing 1 ounce of elderflower liqueur.
That's interesting. I never heard of that before. Elderflower
Yeah.
liqueur? What kind of liqueur is it? How does it, if you had to describe a taste,
Flash.
what would it be?
The elderflower?
Yeah. If you had to describe the flavor.
It's like florally. It's very strong, so you just need like a very little. It's not sweet. It's just like florally.
Okay.
And then we are adding a splash of lime juice.
fresh squeezed
fresh
lime.
squeezed lime juice.
Okay.
Yum.
And then the rest gets
Ginger beer.
ginger beer.
And this is the best ginger
Okay.
beer there
This
is.
is
Really?
Saranac ginger beer.
My wife might know that. She
Yes,
likes ginger beer.
And then we just mix it and we garnish it with a strawberry.
Okay.
You see it?
No, we don't. Okay, there we go. All right. That looks good.
That looks great.
Yeah.
This again was the Cupid's Mule.
Cupid's Mule.
And you like Tito's? Is that your favorite vodka?
Yes, it's my favorite, and we do a lot of Tito's here.
What's your favorite tequila?
Casamigos?
Yeah, me too.
You too?
Yeah, this summer I drank a Village.
Nice. Sounds good. Okay. And the third one is a strawberry shortcake.
All right. Sounds good.
We are filling the pint glass with ice. We are doing 1.5 ounces of Stoli strawberry vodka.
Okay, good.
A splash of fresh lemon juice.
Quite a splash.
And then the rest is ginger ale.
Ginger ale, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting for a strawberry shortcake. The flavor.
And a splash of grenadine for color.
And then we're just adding a tiny bit of grenadine again, just for the color.
Right.
And then we're gonna shake that. We have a rimmed glass of pink sprinkles.
Nice. Okay. Okay, so you put it into the mason jar, so to speak. Okay.
Yeah, we our like signature cocktails we use the mason jars for.
Okay. Nice. Nice touch.
And they have our I don't know if you could see it, but it has our 5 points logo.
Right. Now, when they buy the drink, do they keep the mason jar, or they pretty much steal the mason jar?
We do offer.
Yeah.
We sell them.
Okay. I'm sure some of them kind of walk, though, I would imagine.
Oh yes. And then again, we just garnish it with a fresh strawberry.
Okay.
And this was the strawberry shortcake.
You know what? I think I like that one the best. What do you think, Felicia?
I'm a martini person.
You're a
myself,
martini
but I
person?
like the way
Yeah,
that
so-
one looks.
All right, so she'll get the
That's
chocolate
pretty.
cherry
I'll
martini.
take that one. Yes. That's
There you
right.
go.
All
I
right.
make a good espresso martini.
Yes, she
That's
does.
my favorite.
Yeah.
The espresso martini is my favorite. I love that.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love
I
some
like
good
my
cold brew.
I like my martinis dirty. Looks like
Yeah,
a
well, I
comedy.
could do that too.
There you go. All right, ladies, that's a great job. So what else is 5 Points doing for Valentine's Day? You have any kind of special menu or anything like that? Or do you have a menu
We
for Valentine's
don't
Day?
do any special Valentine's Day menu. We do February specials.
Uh-huh.
And we have a couple, not so Valentine's Day themed. We get a lot of young kids that come here
Right.
that do burgers. We specialize in our milkshakes,
Oh, okay.
so it's more of that on our Valentine's Day.
Okay.
We don't take reservations.
Right.
And again, we only have right now about 8 tables.
8 tables, that's it. All right.
When we have the outdoor open, we have about another 15 tables.
Uh-huh.
So it's like double capacity
Sure.
outside.
Again, this is hard. Different times right now, so
Yeah,
not like
but
it used to be. So
we're getting by. Yeah.
that's good.
I was trying to make a reservation for Valentine's Day last night, and I did it on Resi, and they screwed it up somehow. And I called the restaurant, and they called me back, and she said, "Oh, we can squeeze you in, but I want you to let you know it's a special Valentine's Day menu. It's $350 a person."
Nice.
Where was that?
I'm like, no, thank you. I don't love my husband that much.
Yeah. Does it come on a gold plate?
Yeah.
I was like, really? I mean, I was like, no, thank you. And usually
That's
I'm like,
amazing.
yeah, I was like,
That's probably without the alcohol
ridiculous.
too, I would imagine.
I don't know what that was, but I was like, I would rather puke.
Right. We're more of a place to jeans, you know,
We're very
relax,
casual.
casual, not so uptight.
Yeah, and you don't have outside. Outside's closed.
Well,
As of right now, it is. Yeah, just because
it's cold.
The weather.
the weather.
Yeah.
They're right near the
Well, there were
water.
people out there. I went out last night. I did find a place, and we sat right in the window inside. And I must say, it wasn't at 25% capacity. They had like every other seat. It was more like 50% capacity. But we were right by the window, and I was looking out at someone having dinner outside. She must have been on a date, and I felt so sorry for her. She was like all wrapped up, and
Yeah.
you could tell she was like
Aw.
had this frozen smile on, trying to look like she was happy. I don't know if it was the cold weather or the date.
It might have been both.
Did they share a chocolate strawberry? Maybe that would help.
Definitely need, if you're going to be sitting outside, you definitely need a lot of alcohol.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Good tequila.
There we go. There's the tequila again. All right. What else, ladies? Come on, keep us posted on Sayville and the 5 Points again. Give everybody your address one more time. Tell them where you're located.
We're located right in the village of Sayville. We're right on the corner of Main Street and Railroad Avenue.
Okay.
What's that?
Number one.
Number one, 1 Main Street.
Okay. And
Um,
again,
the
God, I wish I
parking-
didn't have a show tonight. I'd be driving out there right now.
right.
Where do you guys live?
We're in Manhattan.
Oh,
I'm in
okay.
Manhattan. I said we as if we're together.
Right. Mentally, I'm with Felicia, but not exactly.
Yeah, I feel like
Physically.
we've bonded, Felix. The
Yes.
same name. We're like one soul already.
That's right. We're one soul, one shoe. That's what we are.
Well, that's nice.
But no, I'm from North Babylon, which isn't that far from you guys.
Oh, nice.
But it's
Nice.
right
Very
off-
nice.
Right off the southern
I'll come when you
state.
guys open up outdoors or indoors. I'll come do a comedy show with you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And maybe we'll have you and my brother.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Tim
Cool.
I'll have
Salvati
to,
and Madison,
yeah.
Felicia Madison. Well, you see, Felicia's kind of right in a way because her name is Felicia, my name is Felix, which is really Felice. So that's how we have, she's the female Felicia, and I am the male Felix of Felice.
Yes. Yeah. I hear you.
Which means happy. So she's
Yep.
happy,
Yes.
and I'm happy. There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
Felicia. So
I can't.
Felicia, do they call you Feli in your family or Shah?
No, my mom, embarrassing when I was little, she would call me Fifi. And when I get lost in a store, she would call me Fifi. And everyone would look around for a little, like, white poodle.
Right. I know it's terrible. Well, when I was a kid, they would call me Feel.
Well, I used to joke around in my comedy that when I came home one day from school and I asked my Mom, what does fellatio mean?
Oh Lord,
my
you
God.
did
Not
not.
good. Not good.
I got that. I got teased as that a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, being the nice Jewish woman that she is, though, she said, I have no idea.
Right.
Good.
Yeah, I got Feel. My sister still this day still calls me Feel. You know what it's like when you see a mature woman yell out "Feel, feel." It's not too good. And then
I'm
of
sure.
course, I had Felix the cat when I was young, of course.
Okay. Didn't everybody?
Yeah, but not too many people remember Felix the cat.
I
They're, like,
remember Felix the
under
cat.
a certain age. Anyway,
I
That
remember
means that
Felix
we're
the
old as
cat.
dirt.
old as dirt. There you go. That's
Listen,
me. I'm as old as dirt.
Do you know that I had no idea what a podcast actually was. I dated myself. I'm still stuck in 1982.
Oh, there you go. There's a woman that I could admire. I'm a man stuck in the 20th century. I can never.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
adapt
well.
to the 21st century. It's just too
I don't
difficult
know.
for me. But Felicia's doing very well in the 21st century.
I don't know.
You don't know? So, well, ladies, you look so young. I can't believe that you're talking like that. Well, Selena, how old are you? 13? Something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, she's 12.
She's 12.
I'm 25.
Yeah. Okay, so before we go, ladies, we want you to talk about Felicia's special tonight to all your customers. Right, Felicia? Why don't you tell them about your special?
Yeah, well, I would like for everyone that's listening to make one of these drinks, get nice and toasty, and then log on to the Really Wed game. I could send you guys a link so you can watch. And we have Chef Felix is the code to get 50% off, and it's going to be an amazing show. It's going to be three famous comedy couples, and we're going to be just riffing, having fun. It's podcast meets game show meets comedy show.
That sounds good. Like
Sounds
fun.
good.
You go to fcomedyclub.com for tickets.
Okay.
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 Awesome. Sounds
Right.
good.
All right. So we'll see where we're at now. All right. So I guess, folks, thanks for sharing today's day. I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks
And
for inviting us.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. And
Tell my brother I said hello.
yes, we're gonna tell your brother. We're gonna say, well, he'll probably talk about it on domestic disturbance, I would imagine. So he's got quite a show there. It's quite interesting.
Very nice.
And he was just on Knock 'em Dead too on Friday. They had him on, I believe. Anyway, so Felicia, thank you for coming on. I'm sorry we didn't get to the chocolate-covered strawberries or the red velvet cake, but at least you know the origins of it. And and of course, this is like TV in the old days where you never know what's going to happen. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. I gained the COVID-19, so I'm better off without it.
all right, there you go. All right, so Felicia, thanks again. I hope your show is a success. Okay.
Yes.
And if you'd like
Good luck.
And if you'd like to come on, please do anytime you want. I promise you, we'll have people here this time. So, and ladies, thank you
Okay.
for being on.
Yes,
I'm
thank
gonna
you
go,
very
I'm gonna go
much.
make myself a burger and a martini now.
Right,
That's what
there
I'm
you
Yes.
go.
There you go.
Nice and dirty.
Right. Yes, a dirty martini and a dirty burger.
Blue
too.
cheese
That's not
olives.
too
Yep.
bad. Yeah, ladies, so thanks for coming on. Actually, you made the show, okay, by
Thank you.
showing us your
Thank you
Valentine's
so
Day
much.
drinks.
Thanks, guys.
And I appreciate you coming on. Basically, it was almost like a last-minute type of thing. Correct, Selena?
Yeah, I'm
I
glad
think-
we did it, and
yeah.
thank you for having
Thank
us.
you for having us.
Sorry
You know
about
what?
the delay.
We'll have you on again, okay? Perhaps we'll have 5 points on. We can have them on the show, okay? Where you could have everybody there. Show will have your chef make some things, and have.
Yes.
Oh, that would be a great idea.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
All right. And
Awesome.
Then, maybe whenever we have a holiday or something and we need drinks, we could call upon you and you could make them. How's that?
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yes, we have St. Patrick's Day coming up. That's correct.
Yep.
Actually, what about Mardi Gras? What is the Mardi Gras? You know Mardi
Yeah.
Gras? Anybody remember that?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
I don't want to admit that, but yes.
Yes, so that's also something. The day before Ash Wednesday.
Yes.
Felicia, you probably don't know about that, but it's a Catholic thing. So, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, it's where you get the little dot on the X on your forehead.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's where you get. That's when you get really dirty when you have that on you. All right.
Yep.
So thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. If you'd like to leave, you can leave at any time. I'm just going to wrap up my show with a couple of promotions, and that's it. So.
Okay, thanks for
Sounds
having
good.
me.
Thanks
you.
again.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Talk to you soon.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Don't
Yes,
forget,
happy
people, Chef Felix for that 50% off on the Really, Really Wet game show, right? Felicia Madison?
Yes.
Okay. Felicia, how do they contact you?
They could contact me. If you go to
Yes,
fcomedyclub.com to purchase the tickets,
Right.
and I'm on Instagram, Felicia Madison Comedian, and you could DM me there or on Facebook or fcomedyclub@gmail.com.
Okay, great.
Okay,
All right. Thank
sounds
you,
good.
ladies.
Thank you guys. Have a good day.
Yeah, me too.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, I'm just going to switch now and go to some promotions. Felicia, thanks again for being on the
Thank
show.
you. Have a good, happy Valentine's Day to you and your
Thank you.
current
My
wife.
current wife, yes, I will. I love her dearly. Believe me, I really do. All right, here we go. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. We had a little bit of a catastrophe, but it turned out okay. We had the bartender save the day, okay, for Valentine's Day. I gave you a little history of Valentine's Day. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully we still have people watching us. Thank you for watching on Govsradio, okay, podcast. This Sunday right now. We're finishing it up. Don't forget to go to teespring.com to get your mugs and your t-shirts and everything else. That's the LI mug, okay, along with the logo of Govsradio right there. Again, you have t-shirts also, so tune into that. Go get it, teespring.com, okay, and then don't forget to watch, actually tonight, Governor's Comedy Clubs has Andrew Dice Clay on tonight too, on Zoom, a Zoomcast. So please watch that if you can. We have the Andrew Dice Clay Zoomcast today on go to Gov's Comedy Clubs, and they have all the details where you can get the tickets and everything also. Okay, and that's on tonight as well. As far as podcasts are concerned, okay, tomorrow, Monday, we have Knock 'em Dead at 11 o'clock with Sally and Tony, my favorite show in the world on Govsradio. And then we're going to give Tim Saliani and his crew a plug for Domestic Disturbance. Okay, Tuesdays at 9:30. We have so many other shows on. We have Graz, okay, who is watching today. Thursday nights, Limo Talk. Okay, we have Zakuda, the, what's her name? We have Zakuda, which is a great show. Right, she does tarot card reading and everything. Watch that on Tuesdays. Of course, we have Anthony Rodea. We also have Jeff Bosey's show with Jim Rea. No Rhyme, No Reason. There's so many other new shows actually that came on board. I can't even remember the name. But we have a lot of good things coming up. Please watch. And I guess that's it. Bon appetit. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. I am, hopefully. I'm not going to annoy my wife too much today. I think that would be a great Valentine's Day present. You know, just let me say that I really do love... For everyone out there should have a partner, okay, no matter what. And every relationship is not the best relationship probably, but it's a relationship that you can, that you know that there's love there. Whether you know it or not, no matter how many times you may fight, as long as you look at the person and say, you know, I love you. That's what counts. And I just want to say to my wife, Happy Valentine's Day. I do love her. Harriet, I love you dearly. You go through a lot with me. I have to say, I am no walk in the park. I am a lot of high maintenance. So I do love you dearly. And that's it. So everyone have a happy, pleasant Valentine's Day. We'll see you next week. Okay, I think next week we have Not of This World. You guys are familiar with Ray. He's gonna bring his giant pretzels, tell us what he's up to. Okay, and then we're gonna have a couple of treats around Easter time. We're gonna have a confectioner make Easter bunnies for us. Okay, and then we'll be doing things for, hopefully for St. Patrick's Day and everything else. So we'll even have 5 Points Cafe on, hopefully, one day. So everything is working out fine. Unfortunately, Chef Joe Stash could not be here to make his chocolate covered strawberries and his red velvet cake. I believe they had a storm last night and it knocked out his Wi-Fi. So we want to wish him the best. Okay, and then perhaps he'll be on again one day on Governor's Radio. All right. Take care. I want to wish everybody a pleasant, happy Valentine's Day. And thank you, Felicia Madison, for coming on. And also for 5 Points, once again. Cindy and Selena. Thank you. Bye.